Kayak Connection spans the Monterey Bay with tours and services for those who would like to experience this abundant sanctuary on the water.
Kayak Connection has two locations. We're here in Moss Landing Harbor at the Elkhorn Slough, and we also have a location in the Santa Cruz Harbor up north about 13 miles. We're lucky enough to operate in two of the most beautiful harbors on the California coastline.
Careful planning created two unique homes for their kayak and paddleboard business.
So the differences between the two locations, the Elkhorn Slough is really protected because it's a slough. The water is fed in from the ocean, but you don't have to be paddling on the open ocean. So people who have a fear of rough waters, the slough is protected year-round, and you can go out anytime, any weather, and have a really enjoyable experience. If you're a little more adventurous, you can go out in the Santa Cruz Harbor and experience open ocean paddling because the Monterey Bay protects that area as well. And so we have open ocean paddling and the slough paddling that allows you to get a full range of experiences kayaking.
Owners Jessica and Dave Grigsby believe a family approach to management is one of the reasons for their success.
Kayak Connection has been around for 23 years, and it's a family that loves to educate and bring people out on the water. And because we're so close and tight-knit, it makes for a really wonderful working environment, and people come and want to be a part of it as well.
A big reason Kayak Connection can offer such a rich and rewarding experience, well, a really big reason, since it measures over 6,000 square miles, is the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, an area of ocean where wildlife is so abundant it's often referred to as the Serengeti of the sea.
Sanctuaries are absolutely vital to coastal businesses like ours because they give us a venue to share the richness of our natural world here with the general public at large. Without that sanctuary designation, the Elkhorn Slough, for example, could just be a dirty tidal estuary with no wildlife in it, and you know, that would be a tragedy. The sanctuary preserves this jewel on the Monterey Bay for generations to come.
Marine protected areas are so important for businesses to be able to showcase what a healthy environment looks like. So, for example, 50 years ago, the Monterey Bay was in trouble, and we're seeing so much life and so much richness coming back with whales and otters and seals as we see splashing behind us. Without that protection, they would not be here.
Jessica and Dave are very grateful to have a business located on this pristine and rich coastal environment, and they don't just talk about their gratitude. Kayak Connection helps by donating resources. In addition, Jessica gives both time and energy to the sanctuary organization by serving as a member of the community-minded local leaders that comprise the Sanctuary Advisory Council.
I was honored and lucky enough to be nominated onto the Sanctuary Advisory Council, and it's a group of council members who come from all different backgrounds. I'm a primary business member, so my job on the Sanctuary Advisory Council is to represent businesses in the Monterey Bay Sanctuary and how they interact and help NOAA to protect this marine environment.
To ensure guests experience as many of the wonderful facets of Monterey Bay as possible, Kayak Connection offers tours from dawn to dusk and beyond. Sunrise and sunset tours give visitors a glimpse of the incredible colors created on the water and on the horizon. Children and families can enjoy the Moonlight Paddle and education tours. And everyone is thrilled by the wildlife and whale watching tours. And that's just a handful of the many ways kayakers and paddleboarders can explore the wonders of these coastal waters. Another reason Kayak Connection is able to offer such exciting tours on Monterey Bay is summed up by Dave.
I would say the most unique thing about Kayak Connection is our staff. They're passionate about the marine sanctuary that they live, work, and play in. And they love to share that passion with our guests and visitors. You know, I'd like for people to take away a little bit of that love and passion that we have for the Marine Sanctuary back home with them to wherever it may be. If you come out here to the Elkhorn Slough, you're going to see the largest raft of southern sea otters in the world just right around the corner. That will open anyone's eyes up and leave them a little bit richer for the experience.
The folks at Kayak Connection understand that children are the future of conservation.
One group that we really love having at Kayak Connection is kids, because kids are sort of the window to the future, and they're going to be the ones who are conserving as adults. So we love taking them and showing them the ocean and showing them how they're connected and how their actions change the way an ecosystem looks and how it behaves. And it's really exciting just to see them excited about the natural environment.
Whether it's the excitement of watching wildlife, being awed by a magnificent sunset, or relaxing while you ride the tide, Kayak Connection is truly a one-stop shop for kayakers and paddleboarders of all levels, from beginner to intermediate to advanced. So if you'd like to explore California's Central Coast on the water, and part of the nation's second largest national marine sanctuary, Kayak Connection is a great resource. As Dave says,
I tell someone every day that I'm the luckiest guy I know, and I really believe that. I get to live, work, and play in paradise, and I get to share that with new people every day. That, for me, really is why I do what I do.